Welcome back to Season 3 of Chamber TV. Special guest Denny Wilston, publisher of the Gazette, joins us to talk about the My Favorite Teacher contest and the importance of partnerships between the business and education communities. We'll also chat with Shannon, Wallace, certified trainer at 368 Athletics, about how to stay fit in the new year. Season 3 continues with Episode 26, hosted by Lauren Hagan and Justin Saltzman.
Welcome to episode 26. I'm Lauren Hagan, here with my special guest co-host, Justin Saltzman.
Welcome back. We're here at the Chamber Studio enjoying the beginning of Season 3.
If you're watching online, then you've already found our YouTube channel. We're also posting on our Tumblr blog. You can see videos, photos, and more at frederickchamber.tv.
Anyone can submit a story about something good that happened in Frederick County on the Chamber's community blog.
And this month, we're featuring a post submitted by Charlotte Clarr of Clarr College Consulting. Charlotte moved her business to Frederick from Massachusetts. And being new to this area, she really struggled with explaining her business to people and realized she needed help.
Charlotte wrote her post as a thank you to Diane DeMarco, a local consultant, who took the time to help Charlotte.
And from their Chamber connection, Charlotte was able to really exceed her goals and make her mark in Frederick. So congratulations, Charlotte. We like to hear when Chamber members are successful.
You can read the full story by visiting positivelyfrederick.org. If something good happened to you in Frederick County, write a sentence or snap a picture and send it to us, and so we can post it on Positively Frederick.
Yeah. And it's time again for our Frederick Factoids. For those of you who like to impress your friends at networking events and cocktail parties with some local trivia.
Since our first guest is here to talk about the My Favorite Teacher contest, we've pulled our January factoid from Frederick County Public Schools Find Out First email update.
It turns out that FCPS has 435 buses running 350 routes. The buses travel more than 6 million miles last school year alone.
That equals out to about 37,000 miles per day, or 271 times around the Earth.
That's pretty crazy. I don't know about that, that's this month's factoid, and you can stay tuned for our special guest, Denny Wilston, who will tell us more about the My Favorite Teacher contest.
Thank you for tuning in to episode 26 of Chamber TV. Refreshments for our live studio audience were provided by Bob Evans.
Welcome back. Our first guest is the publisher of the Gazette.
December wrapped up the Gazette's My Favorite Teacher contest, so we invited Denny over to talk about the results and the importance of connecting businesses with the community. So please join me in welcoming Denny.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for inviting me.
Let's first talk about the My Favorite Teacher contest. Tell us a little bit about what it is and the importance of this contest.
We started the contest in 2009. We had published a story about a teacher that had impacted the lives of students, and we thought it was important that we found a way to recognize teachers in Frederick County. There's, I think, a fun factoid is there's about 3,000 teachers in Frederick County public schools, not counting the private schools. And you know that if there's one story like this, there's obviously dozens. Mm-hmm. And so we, in the spirit of all these online voting and reality TV where you vote for your favorite, we asked students. We thought it was important that students nominated the teacher. There's a limited number of teacher recognition events in Frederick County, and as far as I know, there weren't really any that were the students nominated the teacher. So the way the contest works is that we, on Gazette.net, we ask students to write an essay, a nomination essay, naming their favorite teacher. They must be a current student in Frederick public or private schools. And then we, for 6 weeks, they nominate, and then we open the voting up to the public. And we're proud to say that we get about 35,000 votes from the Frederick County community voting for their favorite teachers. And we recognize the favorite teachers at an awards reception here, actually at the Frederick County Chamber of Commerce in December each year, and there are prizes that are involved, and we publish their stories and the student nominations in the Gazette as well.
Great. And can you tell us more about why connecting with the educational community should be a really good priority for businesses to have?
It sounds, it's a really sounding cliche. Today's student is tomorrow's workforce, and education is such an integral part of our community, and every business should do what they can to really partner with the education community, because you're enhancing the community and the future of the community. Whether it's the Frederick County Business Roundtable for Education is probably the best example of partnerships in the county, but every business can do something such as internships or career days or scholarships, or just something as simple as lending your sponsorship to a contest like My Favorite Teacher or the Spelling Bee or the History Bee. There are several business and education community partnerships.
Great.
Denny, what are the benefits for the education and business communities when they forge these partnerships?
Well, for the education community, obviously it affords them whether education resources and financial resources beyond the walls of the school or beyond their budget. It offers their students real-world experience. It guides students on career paths. You should never. It's our responsibility. I think as businesses, it is our responsibility to give to the education community, because we're really building the future of our county workforce, and that benefits all of us. So I think from the business side, as I said, you're enhancing the workforce for the future. But from a purely marketing side, if you want to take that angle of it, when you think about the number of students in Frederick County public and private schools, the number of teachers, the number of administrative employees, thousands, there are literally thousands, your market there. And if you can present your business image in a positive light to that group of people, it represents a big core of Frederick County, and quite honestly, it has a tremendous return on investment. If they feel that your business has been generous to the education community, that will come back, 2 and 3-fold.
Great. Well, thank you, Denny. Can we get another round of applause? All right, if you'd like to find out how your business can get involved with the education community, the Chamber's upcoming FutureLink conference might be the opportunity for you. You can find the link to more information on the Chamber TV blog.
Are you interested in supporting Chamber TV? Each month an episode sponsor will be recognized during this commercial break. To learn more about promoting your company on Chamber TV, call 301-662-0745.
Welcome back. Since health and wellness is often a top New Year's resolution, we're kicking off 2013 with a fitness demo.
Woo! We're ready. We've got our stuff.
Pumped. Ready.
We're ready. We bought all this stuff, so you got to tell us how to use it. We're very excited to welcome our next guest, Shannon Wallace of 368 Performance Training Center. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you for joining us. According to the Workplace Wellness Toolkit on the Chamber's webpage, the majority of adults spend more than half their waking hours at work.
That's a lot of time.
Yes, it is. Can you tell us about ways to improve your workspace to make it more health conscious?
Absolutely. Number one, take the sodas off the desk. Okay? Take the chips off the desk. All right? You might want to get better wrist supports for your computer. Always a good thing to do. Maybe an anti-glare screen for your computer. All right? Maybe an ergonomically correct chair. That helps out a lot. But those things are key components to making sure you have a healthy and productive day.
That's great. And I've heard that taking breaks can be really beneficial to just overall productivity in the workplace. So can you tell us about how adding small fitness habits to your daily schedule can help your overall wellness?
Absolutely. Studies show that every hour that you sit down, you should actually get up for 10 minutes and walk around. Take the stairs. Get up and walk around. Maybe a little water cooler talk. Might want to minimize that though.
Nothing too distracting.
Not too distracting.
Too juicy gossip.
Right.
Being productive.
But things like that, just get up and move around, because we weren't designed to sit. We're doing something every day we're not designed to do. So it's something we need to work on.
Great. Jim, can you show us 1 or 2 quick and easy exercises we can do from the comfort of our own office, my cubicle?
Absolutely.
Space.
Absolutely.
Space.
What I like to do is actually show 2 progressions, if I could. Number one, let's say this is a chair, okay? And you get up behind your chair. If you are in a cubicle, all you can do is do an assisted squat. Why do we do that? We've been sitting all day. Our hip flexors are getting tight. We're going to start developing lower lumbar issues. And a lot of times when we sit down like this, we're lowering our metabolism, which raises our fat, cholesterol, rises quite a bit. So this is a good exercise to do. And then also, if we're like this at our computer desk all day, what happens to our thoracic spine? We start to round our shoulders. The neck starts to get tight, so just take your shoulders like this, thumbs back. Just simple exercise that you can do right at your desk.
Great, yeah. I actually went and I got myself a big fitness ball because I know that you can sit on them at your desk instead of your desk chair.
Absolutely.
It works your core and it's good for you. Maybe keeps you a little bit more.
Yes, it does. Matter of fact, you want to sit on that?
In my skirt, I will, yeah.
Yeah, just the idea now that she can actually move while she's sitting down is actually a little bit better than her being static. So she can move around, go back and forth a little bit, maybe left to right a little bit.
Possibly distract myself.
Yeah, distract yourself. Yeah. So believe it or not, those little nuances are actually better throughout the day than actually exercising 60 minutes after a work day. So,
Wow. All right, that's impressive. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And if you'd like to find out more information about how to stay fit at work, check out the Chamber TV blog. Let's give Shannon a round.
That wraps up episode 26 of Chamber TV.
As always, there's lots going on at the Chamber, so check out our events calendar online at frederickchamber.org.
We've posted links to all the topics we discussed today on our blog, frederickchamber.tv.
Can you tell we're using cue cards? I hope not. Thanks for tuning in to our 26th episode. And
This month's show was made possible by the following volunteers and donors.
Sean Morrissey is our announcer.
Kelly Beach is our producer.
Michael Cooper and Jean Wright are our production assistants. Let's give them a round.
Catering for our live studio audience was provided by Bob Evans.
Woo!
Give him a hand.
So thank you to everyone who's here with us today, and thank you for tuning in.
Join us in the live studio audience when we record our next episode on Friday, February 15th at 1 p.m.
Between now and then, we'll see you around town and online at frederickchamber.tv.